Hello once again, my friends. Welcome back. Dave McDonald's Cartoons. Yes, drawing some cartoons with me, Dave McDonald. All right, hope you're getting through the week okay. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Everything's fine. If you're doing some schoolwork, maybe this is a nice little break from your distance learning. Okay, Cartoons number 30. Wow, we've been doing a lot of drawing together, haven't we? Hey, yesterday we drew, we were talking to some friends in Minnesota and we drew the state bird and the state fish and I colored them. So I wanted to share. The bird was a loon. I love the name loon. Made me think of loony. So I gave him some loony eyes, and then of course a walleye has wall eyes. Their eyeballs face out to the side kind of so they can see the predators and the prey better, I guess. Gave him a hockey stick. Minnesota, right? Of course he's going to play hockey. So today I heard from someone else, another viewer, the mom of a young artist. The mom says her daughter, I think she said she was 10 years old, 9 or 10, and she's enjoying our drawing together. And so she's from the great state of dun, 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 Oklahoma. You thought I was going to sing the song, didn't you? I do like that song. Oklahoma, yes. And this is turning out to be kind of fun for me because maybe we can visit some different states and talk about and draw some of the different state symbols, the characters, the animals, the birds, the flowers, right? And maybe we can go around the world. We don't have to stop at the U.S. We've got lots of different animals and critters around the world. So this might be a fun way to kind of learn a little bit about geography, plus have some fun drawing. So Oklahoma, I did a little bit of looking. And so today we're going to draw. Go ahead and grab your pencil. We got paper out, I hope. We're going to draw Oklahoma's state reptile. Do you know what that is? Do you know what it is? I'll tell you. It's the collared lizard. It's a lizard. So we'll draw a lizard, and then we're going to draw a couple more little details that have to do with the state of Oklahoma. So stay tuned and find out what those are. So the lizard, we're going to draw them on this side of the paper, so we have room for a couple other things over here. All right, so the lizard's head is going to start with kind of an oval shape. Let's give him an oval-shaped head. All right, and then let's see. I think his eye is going to go right about maybe here. Big eyeball. Looks like an oval shape. You know I love to use those ovals. And then here, with your pencil, a little curved line that just comes out a little bit away from the head shape, and then rounds off, and then up to a smile. So curved line, round off, up to a smile. All right. And then maybe we'll open up the mouth and bring it down to the neck. All right. So there's the head of the character. Okay. Back. Let's see. Here's the back of the head. Let's do this. Come down off the back of the head with a curved line. Now we don't have a lot of room. He's not going to have a big body, but let's do this. Maybe a little oval shape like this, just to give him a rounded off belly. See how we do that? Use the front of that oval. Now watch. Bring it back for the tail. See that? That's going to be the tail. Now the back of the character just slopes slightly and then bends up and then completes the tail. Look at that. That's kind of fun. He's a collared lizard, which means I think he has a little black collar. And they're very colorful. Let's give the collar, let's put a collar like this. But can't just have a collar. I think this Oklahoma lizard is going to be wearing a bow tie. He's a very special lizard. Maybe he's going to a special occasion. So a bow tie is just little triangle shapes. You have a knot in the middle, which is a circle, and then little triangles that come off, right? Okay, let's see. Big eyeball. And then maybe the pupils inside of that. See, this might be the colored part of the eye. Let's put the pupil inside of that part. Cool, all right, maybe a nostril. They must have nostrils, right? Okay, now the leg, we'll do a leg here. Let's see, just do this, a curved line. It does this. I can't get my pencil to curve. What's that telling you? I can't get my pencil to cooperate. Okay, curved line here. It's kind of messy. Let's clean that up so you can actually see what Mr. Dave is doing. Curved line, and then a curved line in the back. All right, they come down. Now, remember when we drew the frog, he had kind of flippers, and he doesn't have a flipper, but he's going to have some like reptile feet. So come out kind of like a, let's make it look like a flipper to start with, but watch this. Pointy toe, pointy toe, pointy toe. So he's got kind of lizardy feet. Is that a scientific term? Lizardy feet? For me it is. I'm getting carried away. Okay, now let's do that. He's got an arm, he's holding something. So he's going to need an elbow macaroni shape for an arm. You know, I always like to make the elbow macaronis. If you don't know what that is, you haven't been watching long enough. You need to go back and watch the earlier ones where I talk about my elbow macaronis. Okay, at the end, he's going to be, just give yourself a little oval at the end of the elbow macaroni. He's got little pointy fingers. He's going to be holding something. Point, point, with our curved lines. And what's he holding? He's holding the state wildflower. He's presenting it to someone. So a stem that comes out goes to a big center of a flower. Do you know what the state wildflower is? Let's give it some petals. And these are just curved lines that go to a point and go away, come back. Are you Googling it? Is that what you're doing to find out what the state wildflower is? Well, the state wildflower looks kind of like a daisy. It's red, it has yellow at the end of the petals. Do you know what it is? It's not called a daisy. It's called an Indian blanket. Indian blanket, or the blanket flower. It's very pretty, red and yellow. And he's giving this to someone. Very nice of him or her. Do some eyelashes. Let's see, who's he giving it to? Let me first let's see, let's maybe put a horizon line here so we know that this is the ground and this is the air or the sky. Up here, flying right near our state reptile is our state insect. Who is that? Face is going to start with an oval. The state insect is the honeybee. That's right, honeybee. So we're going to do this, watch. A head with some big eyeballs, looking down at the flower. Oh, very happy and surprised. Little mouth. Okay, watch this, what I do with the head shape. I could draw it as an oval, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to cheat and come in and then so I'm just kind of cutting away part of the oval at the top. You don't have to do this. It's just part of the fun. Again, just playing around with different shapes. And at the top of the head, let's see, we have our little antenna. Now, they have this little fuzzy, it looks like they're wearing a collar. Almost like he's wearing a collar. But this little fuzzy, hairy collar is to help collect pollen, I do believe. So we'll use our little loopy lines and make it look fuzzy. And then the body is going to be based on an oval shape. So put an oval there, and then watch. Come down, up, and then back, curved line back to the body. And I think they have stingers, so you don't want to get too close when they're doing their job. And they have little black stripes and wings. They're just oval shapes, right? Two little oval shapes. Of course, if they're flying, you could make it look like they're flying by adding some more oval shapes and some motion lines through that. And some dotted lines to indicate where they just came from. Hey, look at that. So our little collared lizard is giving the wildflower, the Indian blanket, to our honeybee. Isn't that nice? Awesome. Okay, let's get inking this. What a fun little project. Plus, I get to learn things when I do this. I did not know what the state wildflower or reptile for the state of Oklahoma was. And now I know. There we go. Okay, oval shaped eye. Right. Inside of that oval, another oval. And if I'm going to color this, which you know I am, I've been having so much fun, what I'll do, there's the pupil. That's black with the little white dot. I will fill this in with a color, maybe green. I imagine maybe a lizard might have green eyes, and then this would remain white, if you're going to do it like me. Okay, smiling, bow tie, triangle. There's the little folds of the bow tie, if he tied it himself. I think some people like to tie their own bow ties. All right, okay, back down here. All right, elbow macaroni. I love macaroni. Yes, I do. Okay, our curved lines. Holding the wildflower. All right. Continue on with that belly. Our curved line for the foot. Other curved line for the foot. We could bring our tail down here this way. Heavier on the bottom. Okay, there's our toes. We could draw the other foot over there behind him. I'm running out of time, so I'm going to just continue because I got three things here. I've got the state flower, the state reptile, and the state insect. And I also didn't know about the honeybee, that this collar that's fuzzy, I didn't know what that was for. I had to kind of look for that in an article. And I found out that that helps the pollen. It helps them carry pollen because it sticks into the hairs. I'm going to turn this flower as I draw the petals. Almost daisy-like petals, right? Just helps me keep the consistency of the shape if I turn the paper rather than trying to draw it. Goodness, there's a lot of petals on this flower, isn't there? There we go. And that's going to be fun to color because, again, they're red and yellow. Very colorful. All right, our honeybee. Antenna. I wonder if these help them get TV stations or radio stations. Is that what kind of antennas they are? What if they got TV stations? Instead of having satellite or cable TV, they just automatically pick up the broadcast, right? Tiny little mouth. A fuzzy little collar. Little tiny bee body. They say bees are busy, or a busy bee, right? Well, if you think about it, I've never seen a bee just kind of taking a break, sitting down, drinking coffee or having a donut, chewing some gum. You don't really see that. They're always working. That's why they're busy bees, I suppose, right? All right, wings. And again, we're going to do some lighter wings off to the side so that we get some motion. Dotted lines. How about that? Well, that's a nice gesture. Sharing a flower with someone. Did you ever get someone flowers as a gift? Maybe mom or dad, grandma, grandpa, someone else in your family? They're a great gift. Do you grow flowers in your yard? Do you have a garden? Maybe you have some of these red and yellow flowers growing naturally. That's why they call them wildflowers, right? Because they grow in the wild. You don't even have to plant them. They just come up in the fields. Or maybe in your backyard, if you're in Oklahoma, right? I wonder if they have those here. I'll have to look. All right, we're just cleaning it up, getting rid of some of our pencil lines. Where's my little broom? There it is. Clean it up. Oh, see, that looks cool. Now it's going to look even better, I think, when I color it. Especially that lizard. I think some of the lizards have lots of blues and greens in them. That'll be fun. And we know what color a honeybee is. All right, and the red and yellow, that's going to be great. How did you do? Did you learn something about Oklahoma today? Yes, that was fun. The state, reptile, wildflower, and the insect. That was awesome. Oh, I hope you had fun. I know I did. All right, well, we'll see you the next time. And until then, please be well, stay safe, and take care of one another, please. All righty? Okay, bye-bye.